Talks Crypto. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification. Do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. And guys, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Today is our first live, boys. We're going to start going live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I know I didn't give you guys a lot of notice, but if you are following my IG, then you did know that today we were going to be going live. And what a better day to go live, guys, than a Thursday, right? Than a day where we're seeing big Bitcoin volatility. And we talked about the fact that this might happen, right, guys? We talked about the fact that Bitcoin was very much overbought. Bitcoin today sitting at 70,000, and it's only up in the past 7 days now, 4.8%. This thing was up like 10 or 12% this week. So the fact that we're seeing this price sell off, I'm excited, honestly, guys. This might be what we need with Bitcoin. This might be our retest of these lower lows. This might be our opportunity to get even better positions in our trades right now. And there's a lot of trades that I am looking at. But right now, guys, just to be honest, all eyes really on Bitcoin in this volatility and what's going to happen. As you guys can see, just in this past hour, Bitcoin seen some major sell-off. It's printed a total of 6 red candles on the 1 hour chart, and it looks like a lot of people are just taking profit. And this is not something that's surprising to us, guys, because again, we have been knowing for over a month now that Bitcoin has just been completely overbought. And so again, this price action is very much necessary. Also want to talk about Shiba Inu Coin, because that's a coin that we love talking about on this channel. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you know that we've been up on SHIB for the longest. And one thing that I wanted to make sure with SHIB is that it's going to be able to hold its levels of support. And it seems like SHIB is holding its value right now, right? We're holding on to this threes range, which is really what we need with SHIB if we want to see this thing continue to go up with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin does decide that it wants to bottom out and it does decide that it wants to go on its run, SHIB's definitely a coin that I'm still looking at and that I'm expecting to see some positive price action, just because, again, with a community this big with SHIB, I mean, SHIB on their Twitter alone, they're close to 1 million followers at 750,000 followers. That's absolutely insane, guys. You guys have been watching this channel. We've been covering SHIB, and they have been, their Twitter, when I first started covering this, I remember when they launched their Twitter, you know, but I remember how fast this thing growed, and just the fact that it's sitting at 750,000 followers on Twitter should be a good indicator that a lot of people are watching SHIB, that they want to see some good price action with SHIB. So I'm definitely one of those people. I'm definitely watching the market. I'm also watching Pepe coin. Pepe is a coin that we've been talking about on the channel for a couple days now, and Pepe is still at 15% on the day. But it is correcting down with Bitcoin, also creating this little descending wedge, which could be a bullish pattern if you're looking for a better entry point on something like Pepe. I myself am looking at a better entry point on Pepe. Pepe is also a coin that is been on an absolute tear this month, up still 700% this month. This thing is due for a correction, guys. Don't want you to think that these coins are just going to go up forever and ever. But again, when they correct with Bitcoin and when they keep their volume, that is a good indicator that when Bitcoin does decide to bounce back, that these are coins that might see some good positive price action, guys. So definitely watching out for that. I'm looking for new meme coins every day. You guys know that too. If you're following the channel, if you're not yet following the channel, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. But again, we're going to try to start going live, or at least I'm going to trying to go live every Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it, whether it'll be like a TA Tuesdays, right? Like we used to do. We used to have TA Tuesdays in the Discord, and every Tuesday I would go into the Discord and I would really break down these charts, and you guys would be able to watch this stuff with me, and you know, you guys would be able to ask questions and stuff like that. So maybe we'll make Tuesdays for like TA, and then like Thursdays we could make more about like talking about meme coins and stuff like that. What do I think about Saitama? I'm answering questions, guys, so feel free to ask questions. Let's see what's going on with Saitama. I'm gonna look at it. This is a coin that I haven't looked at in a very long time. Let's see. Saitama ETH. It's sitting at 100 million market cap. It looks like it's seeing some positive price action, actually. It looks like it, wow. How have I not been paying attention to this trade? That is a great thing to bring to my attention. Thank you for that. I'm watching this. It's looking like it wants to create some kind of cup and handle. Again, sitting at 104 million market cap, this thing could have a lot of upside. It does have a big community. A lot of people have been involved in this. The holder count is sitting at 142,000 holders. So if this thing does decide it wants to run up, a lot of people, again, are watching this. This is a coin that a lot of people are holding. And when things start looking bullish, people start FOMOing in. They're gonna start being like, oh man, maybe I missed the play or something like that. So, in my opinion, Saitama does look like it is trying to make some kind of recovery. So, yeah. I still have V1, and you need to migrate it to V2. It's called Saitama Chain right now, I think. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, sometimes these coins do that. They'll have a V1 of the contract, and then they'll come out with a V2 and stuff like that. You have to make sure that you're up on the news with the coin. You have to make sure that you're engaged in the community, because if they move to a new contract, and you missed the move, then I'm not quite sure. Hey Jay, God bless you. Do you think Shiba Inu will break all-time high this bull run? Thanks, love your channel. Thank you, dude. I love you too, man. Thank you for supporting me for so long. This channel's been around for a long time, guys. I've been covering cryptocurrency on YouTube now for like over 4 years. So a lot of you guys have been following me even before that. And SHIB is one coin, guys, that we've watched take off so many times, right? And so he's asking me if SHIB's gonna make a new all-time high. Man, I really hope so. I really hope so, because the guys have been very patient that have been holding SHIB. And you guys do deserve some positive price action. I know we've seen a lot of positive price action just in the beginning of this month. So again, SHIB is something that it's holding its value right now. It's sitting in the 3s. An accumulation zone would be if it drops down into the 2s. I appreciate your videos, bro. Been following you now since 2021. God bless you, bro. Thank you so much. But yeah, SHIB's sitting at an 18 billion market cap, and I remember this thing sitting way low, man. It's crazy when I look at SHIB. I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been in SHIB for a long time. When I first caught SHIB, I put $100 into it, and I watched it go to $1,200 that evening. Like, it was that volatile. And then I ended up selling, and then I ended up, the price ended up correcting, and I was like, man, this thing's not gonna come back. And then I started getting into other coins. I started exploring stuff like FEG and stuff like that. And then SHIB started making a comeback, and I'm just like, bro, I've seen this coin make a comeback so many times, so it really wouldn't surprise me. Holy crap, Jay, how have you been, brother? I haven't seen you on here since last cycle, or it's just me. Yeah, no, this is the first time that I've been on camera, guys, in a really long time. And I don't know, do I look different? Like, it's been a couple years now since you guys have seen my face, unless you've been following my IG. But even on IG, I'm not really posting a lot of pictures. I'm not posting a lot of videos, and I don't really know why, guys. I don't really know why I'm like that. Just, I don't know. At one point, I felt like I did really like the attention, and then I went through a phase in my life where I just needed some space, and I just needed some time to myself. So I just kind of stopped posting things of me and my pictures and stuff like that. But again, I'm trying to make more FaceTime. I'm trying to get in front of this camera. So I do appreciate that you guys are still following the channel. If you're just tapping in right now, we're looking at SHIB coin, and yeah, I'm watching this, man. It's only down 1% in the past 24 hours. Bitcoin taking a nasty spill, though. So generally, we're going to see a lot of blood in the market, but right now with SHIB, I feel like it's holding its weight. Also, Pepe, again, like I said, great coin. And I'm looking for other meme coins, too. I'm going to start checking out some of these other meme coins that we've been covering on the channel for the people that have been watching. Flocky's another coin. I think if SHIB has a good future, I think that Flocky's a good hold, too, because people tend to feel like they want to be on the next big thing. They want to catch these things when they're at a small market cap. And with Flocky sitting at 1.5 billion, I don't know. Maybe you could have a run up. Maybe you could at least see numbers that Pepe's seeing if SHIB can manage to see some upside. I mean, we've seen days on this channel where Flocky was up. Just last week, I mean, we had a day where Flocky was up like 71%. So they're definitely still buying Flocky. They're still buying meme coins, but the market is just a little bit scared. And we talked about that just because, again, Bitcoin was in such a state of greed. I think the Bitcoin Fear Greed Index hit 93%, which is absolutely crazy. Yes, you look a little different. I'm so glad you're hopping back on. I hope you come back online more often. Yeah, like I said, guys, these lives are going to be happening every Tuesdays and Thursdays, at least to the best of my ability that I can with my schedule. I also do real estate. Don't want to miss out on, because you can make a lot of money. Also, I can help you guys too. If you're those of you guys that are interested in making money with real estate, that don't have a real estate license, that are looking for ways to create some money, that are looking for ways to get more involved in the market and stuff like that, I'm hoping to come out with more content for you guys too, because you don't need a real estate license to do real estate. You can do real estate anywhere in the country, and you can make a lot of money. I've been doing it, and it's been a positive thing for me. But again, guys, the time to make money in the market is right now. But also, there's a lot of bubbles. I mean, the stock market is a freaking bubble. I feel like Bitcoin is a bubble. I feel like the housing market's going absolutely crazy. I haven't seen this amount of buyers in a really long time. Properties are getting bid up like crazy out here in California. One of the properties that my client put an offer on ended up getting like 23 offers on it. So, the market's booming right now, but also for how long, right? Interest rates are going kind of crazy, and a lot of companies are still laying people off. And so I don't know. I don't know what is fueling this market pump, to be honest with you guys. But all the markets are pumping right now. It's not just cryptocurrency, and it's not just the stock market. So I do think that somewhere we're going to see a correction. But again, with it being an election year, it's hard to say, right? It's hard to say because one thing about an election year is it just tends to be a year where people are trying to look good, and markets are flying. So again, I'm interested to see where Bitcoin drops. I'm watching Bitcoin drop right now. Bitcoin's sitting at 70K and looking like it wants to drop down into the sixes. Guys, we need this. I promise you, we need this. This is not a bad thing. This is not something to be scared about. If anything, this is something to be very excited about. Oh, Bitcoin just hitting 69,000. Okay, we're seeing something. Is this the sell-off, boys? I want to see some sell-off here. I need to see more big red candles. I need to see better accumulation zones, and we need to see Bitcoin starting to round out this trend and starting to make a recovery, a healthy recovery though, because again, guys, being up 50% on the month with Bitcoin, that is a red flag. Also, the fact that the fear greed index again is sitting at a 93. Guys, when they're fearful, we want to be greedy, and when they're greedy, we want to be fearful. Watcher Guru just announced that Bitcoin fell below 70K. So a lot of people following Bitcoin still, a lot of really big YouTubers, a lot of people on Twitter. But in my opinion, guys, I really don't think retail's entered the chat yet. I feel like the people that are involved in the market right now are the people that have been involved in the market. They're the people that have been watching Bitcoin since we've been talking about Bitcoin hitting 16,000 on this channel and talking about how Bitcoin could possibly be seeing a recovery. Those are the people that I see in the market right now. And because that the only people that I see in the market are big institutions and just crypto guys, this is kind of how our cycle works, guys. And then once Bitcoin rips to a new all-time high, then once you start seeing it on the news, that's when retail is going to enter the chat, in my opinion. So the fact that Bitcoin is not on every major news outlet, the fact that people are not talking about Bitcoin every single day is an indicator that, this cycle is just getting started, guys. Also, we haven't even seen an NFT cycle yet. Our NFT cycle, in my opinion, I feel like is going to happen after the meme coin cycle. It's typically just how a cycle works, guys. Been in the game for a while, so I've seen a couple of these. But also, it's just a prediction too, right? It's just based off of the history. That's all we can go off of, even with Bitcoin, right? We go off of history. We go off of these charts. We look at the all-time chart. It's really so we can see a grand macro scale of what's going on in the psychology in the market. There's no second best. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. I want you guys to really make gains, guys, and that's why I'm trying to put more into this YouTube channel, because I really do feel like you guys can make some substantial money. And this channel was always built off of the little guy, the guy who's just getting started in the market, and that's why I never charged you guys for anything. I've never charged you guys for anything. All that I ask is that you guys hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, so you can stay up to date and so you can support my channel. So all you guys that have been supporting for so long, I really do appreciate you guys. You guys know I share you guys' comments all the time on my IG. So, the more you guys comment, the better chance you have of seeing. But yeah, man, big Bitcoin price action today. I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous, but I'm not nervous. I'm relieved because it's finally happening. We talked about the fact that when our market pumps on a Monday, it's usually a fake out. We talk about the fact that price action usually occurs on a Thursday. Here we are on Thursday, guys, and it's the sell-off that Crypto Jay's been telling you guys was due, right? So, in my opinion, this is an indicator that my indicators are working. A lot of people were seeing this cup and handle, but they weren't seeing the RSI, right? They were not seeing our relative strength index that was telling us that Bitcoin's overbought. And it's just not normal for Bitcoin to go up 50% in a month, especially when the market cap is sitting over $1 trillion. Like, that is an insane amount of money, guys. But also, it's a different game, right? It's a different game than when I got started in this game. When I got started in this game, there was a lot of FUD around Bitcoin. There was not a lot of litigation going on. There wasn't as much adoption going on. We now have countries that have adopted Bitcoin. We have places like El Salvador that are buying every single dip, that are making a ton of money. And El Salvador is buying all through the bear season. So those guys, they probably own a big supply by now. I know that the United States owns a big supply. I think China owns a big supply. And when countries are owning this stuff, guys, you're going to see volatility. When there's big institutions, you're going to see volatility, because ultimately, guys, they're the whales, right? We're just the fish. We're just trying to keep up. We're just not trying to get, wrecked. So all we can do is just use the indicators and try to identify in the projects who the whales are, how much of the bags they're holding, how many bots are in the project. That's also another important thing, because sometimes what will happen is somebody will create a project, they'll have a main wallet, and then they'll fund other wallets. And basically what's happening is they just keep moving money so that you don't see that they actually own like 60% of the supply. That's why you guys need to follow the channel. That's why I try to tell you guys and warn you guys on that. I had somebody also tell me that they had got into a coin that was the wrong coin because they weren't checking the contract. So guys, always, before you buy any type of cryptocurrency, one, know that it's going to be a risk. Two, know that if you're playing in a meme coin market, guys, it's going to be highly volatile. Three, have some risk management, boys. Don't get in here and throw your whole paycheck on a poo coin, hoping that it's going to go to the moon, only to find out that it's going to go through the floor. It happens, guys. It really does happen. And some of these projects, once they lose their volume, it just doesn't come back. The community is just on to the next thing. The meme coin market, the people that invest in this, their attention spans is like this sometimes. And these projects can go down, and then everybody will jump into another coin. Like, for instance, everybody will make really substantial gains in SHIB, and then they'll see, oh, these other dog coins are popping off. Maybe I should put some of my bags into this. And then we start seeing a big price rally with this other coin. And then, it shoots up in volume and it shoots up in price to a point where it's overbought. And then we start seeing a sell-off. We start seeing fake outs. We start seeing bot manipulation, stuff like that. Guys, that's just cryptocurrency. That's stuff that will honestly never change. But it's stuff that if you have the right tools, you can at least see what's going on. And that's all we can do, guys. We could just use indicators. We could just use things that are available to us in the way of information. And that's what I try to help you guys out with. I help you guys find the information that you need so that you know that at least the trade that you're getting into is not a scam, right? Because there's a lot of scams. Somebody asked me also about the Binance Smart Chain. When I got started in cryptocurrency, guys, BNB was like dirt cheap. I remember trading on Binance before there was a Binance US. There was just one Binance. Everybody used Binance, right? And then Binance took all the US users and they kicked us all off and made us all our own thing. And a lot of the website with all kinds of crazy stuff was going on. But the Binance Smart Chain started popping off, and a lot of people saw a smaller transaction fee, right? Because ETH transactions at the time, I think they're like, guys, I paid like $450 to get into a trade that I could lose money in. Like, imagine paying $450 just to have a chance at making money. Like, that's how the game was. The game's not like that anymore. With ETH 2.0 came out, the gas fees reduced dramatically. But the thing that I didn't like about the BNB Smart Chain, even though you can monitor the transactions, even though you can check for audits and stuff like that, I would just find time after time that the Binance Smart Chain had so many scams. And the fact that SafeMoon was the biggest project on the Binance Smart Chain and it turned out to be a scam, I feel like that really damaged the credibility to the Binance Smart Chain. So I don't know. Yeah, he said, sweet, I was trading when it was $250 in gas fees. See, Thomas knows what I'm talking about. A lot of you guys that follow this channel know what I'm talking about, because we've been in this game for a long time, boys. And yeah, just the fact that Bitcoin's sitting at 70K today, you guys should be proud of yourselves that you've hung around this market. The fact that you have been in it. And this is what I was telling you guys too. I was like, you know what? The people that are paying the high gas fees today, understand how early you are on some of these projects. Like, the reason you're paying for that entry point because you're so early on the project. But now you guys can get into projects and be super early and still not have to pay a big gas fee. So if you're just getting into crypto right now, you're not missing much. But again, there was people that have made some insane gains if you guys were able to hold on to any of your coins. Some of these coins have absolutely took off, including Shiba Inu, the people that were buying on the dip. Jay, when are you coming back to Dubai, brother? Oh man, dude. Oh, I want to go back to Dubai so bad. I want to travel more, guys. I really do need to travel more. I've lived in Los Angeles almost my whole life, guys. I'm 31 now, And traveling is definitely something that is on the schedule. I just actually got back from New Orleans. I was at Mardi Gras. For those of you guys haven't seen my shorts and stuff like that, I posted some content from when I was at Mardi Gras. That was an insane experience. I've been to Mexico a couple times also. But I'm looking to travel. I'm looking to definitely make my way back to the Middle East. I think it's really sad what's going on actually in the Middle East right now. And I do hope that it's going to be a safe place for me to visit in the future, because I did grow a lot when I went to the Middle East. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about other cultures, and that's something that you can only get with traveling. So I definitely plan on being back in Dubai. I have a lot of friends out there. You might be one of my friends. I don't even know, Solo TV. Let me know who you are. Let me know if we already linked up in Dubai. I definitely want to be able to, go back out there and see my brothers again, for sure. I also want to go to Africa. I want to go all over. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Bali, and I'm at an age right now where I should be traveling, right, guys? 31 years old. We should be traveling. We should be living our lives. But at the same time, I got so much money in the market that I'm trying to wait, right? I'm not trying to go to travel so much during the bull season. I'm really trying to have as much money in the market as possible. Because I do think that Bitcoin can go up to astronomical levels. I do think that we can see like $150,000 to $200,000 Bitcoin. I think it's definitely possible. So, in my opinion, I would love to travel, man. But I'm trying to be as much in the market as I can right now, and really more focused on my real estate stuff, because again, if I close some real estate transactions, make 20, 30 grand on the transaction, that's more money that I could put into the market. So the hustle and the grind has really been towards real estate, but also I am still pushing this crypto stuff, guys. I'm still involved in the market. I'm a trader at heart. I'm a content creator at heart, and that's why, I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, because again, you guys are looking for gains. You guys are looking for life-changing money, and the time to make life-changing money in cryptocurrency, guys, is right now. Did you draw those pictures? Did I draw these pictures? No. So this is Frida Collins. This is actually, this painting used to be in Queen Latifah's house, believe it or not. But when she sold her house, one of the movers ended up selling me this painting, and he was a friend of mine, and so he was like, dude, you got to buy this painting. I'll give you a really great deal. I think I bought it for like 25 bucks. But last time I checked, this painting's worth a lot of money. And then I got some more paintings on my wall back here, as you guys can see. This is from when I went to New York. I got a little cool Rick and Morty. And then I got also this Pink Floyd one. And then I got this other one, I think just at a flea market or something. I thought it looked cool. I thought it would make for a cool background for the channel. But yeah, big art fan, big Bitcoin fan. I want to get some more Bitcoin wall art too. I had a little Shiba dog that I had back here for a while, but I don't know where it's at right now. But I am looking at SHIB. Back to SHIB charts, right, guys? Back to SHIB charts. That's what we're here for. SHIB is still holding this resistance range, and this could be bullish, man. This could be bullish. The fact that SHIB coin has just traded sideways since the 5th of March, and here we are on the 14th, and it's just been steady sideways. It could be an indicator that it doesn't want to break down, right? It could be an indicator that this thing wants to go back up. So it's a coin that I'm watching. Of course, the market doesn't move insanely fast, especially Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not going to move insanely fast. The fact, again, that it's up 50% in a month is insanely fast, and that's why, again, we were predicting a pullback. What about Pepe? Let's look at Pepe with Mr. Pepe picture down here. Let's see. Pepe, we covered it a little bit. Pepe is still up 10%. I think it dropped to 0 earlier today, but it inherited that 0 right back with this Bitcoin volatility. But again, Pepe's sitting at a $4 billion market cap. I'm actually really interested to see what's your view on Pepe's narrative. I don't know too much about the narrative. I mean, I know kind of like the origin of the character. I know that where kind of originated and where a lot of these other ones originated, but honestly, I'm not looking at Pepe coin so much for the roadmap and for the narrative behind it. I'm not sure. A lot of people saying this thing's gonna go to 69 billion. I think that's just like a funny estimate that they're trying to make, but at a $4 billion market cap, I don't know how much upside Pepe could have. This is kind of crazy, this pump with Pepe. I mean, I expected this thing to start correcting a long time ago, but again, up 700% on the month. And if you're holding Pepe, good on you, man. I want to see you win, brother. I want to see you win. So Pepe is a coin that I'm looking at. It did create this nice bull flag just on the 12th, and it started breaking up, and so it is breaking some resistance. But again, with this Bitcoin pullback, I don't know how far Pepe is going to go, but I do know that right now there's a lot of people watching Pepe. Also, Pepe's got one of the biggest followings, actually, with 350,000 people following it on Twitter. The Pepe community is just insane. So I'm interested in Pepe. Let's see how many Pepe holders there are right now. There's 185,000 Pepe holders. That's crazy. But again, guys, also I'm looking at this dog with hat. The fact that this is almost sitting where Pepe's sitting and has literally 100,000 less holders, that could also be very bullish, right? Because if people start paying attention to this and they start FOMOing into a project like Dog with Hat or something like that because they feel like it's going to be the next Boink, right? Because that's why I was talking about Boink, because I was like, you know, if Solana does well, projects on the Solana blockchain will do well. And if dog coins do well, then maybe Bonk will also do well. So I felt like that was kind of like a two points for Bonk, and then I ended up talking about the Bonk and ended up going absolutely crazy. So how high do you think Shiba will go in the summer? Man, I'm hoping pretty high. Again, I think during the Bitcoin halving, we're gonna see some extreme volatility. You're holding 300,000 Bonk. Nice, dude. Hey, I'm holding some Bonk too. I'm hoping for the moon with that coin. I'm hoping for the moon with a lot of Sol coins, but also I'm really looking for those micro cap coins, guys. I know that you guys like those coins that are sitting at that 50 million market cap. You wake up that's up 300,000. I know that's why you guys really watch the channel. Only meme coin 350. Sorry, yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. I mean, I think that Bonk will do well with this bull rally. I think a lot of these coins will do well. I'm hoping that Trump coin does well. What do you guys think about these election coins? Because it seems like election coins have really been gaining a lot of traction on DEX tools. I've seen like Trump coin, all these MAGA coins and stuff like that. Are you guys, anybody trading in and out of any of those election coins? Those are definitely trends that I'm paying attention to. And just again, other forks of like Pepe, like Pork. Look, Pork is back in the top 10, right? It was creating a cup and handle not too long ago, but it was looking like kind of funky. Can it make a resurgence? I don't really know. Is it something that you might want to buy on the dip if Pepe is going to hit the moon? I don't know also. But again, guys, you got to be paying attention. You really want to be watching what's going on with the market and where the market's leaning, because when it comes to meme coins, guys, you're really betting on trends, and volume's going to go where the trend goes. So if it's a DeFi projects that are taking off, then maybe you might want to get into some good DeFi projects with a small market cap. If it's dog coins that are taking off, maybe find you a good dog coin or a good possible 100x, right? You want to have a couple coins that can give you like a real 100x, like something that's sitting at like maybe like a 5 million market cap or like at a 20 million market cap. But you don't want to over leverage into those, guys. If you're gonna 100x $20. Don't try to 100x $100,000. That's just greedy, guys. Don't be greedy. Like, don't be greedy. Take it from experience, guys. I'm telling you guys a lot of this stuff because I've made mistakes in the market before, because I've made the new person errors, and I've watched a lot of people make the new person errors. I remember we had the Telegram, and I watched somebody get liquidated for $5 million. I watched it happen. He posted the order in the Telegram, and then we didn't hear from him for like 6 days, and everybody was like, what the heck happened to this guy? Is he okay? Do not get into a trade and over leverage yourself and feel like you gonna do something crazy, guys. It happens in the market every bull season. I'm sure crazy things happen in people's lives, and people take the market just way too far. So again, guys, I'm not telling you just don't over leverage just for your financial well-being. I'm telling you also for your mental health, guys. It's not worth it to put all your money into a tiny meme coin and then be all wrapped up in what this meme coin is going to do, and it's going absolutely crazy. He couldn't pay back his loan shark. Hey, I hope that guy wasn't borrowing no money, because $5 million is not easy to come up on in today's economy. But if you're in cryptocurrency, I mean, so there's going to be millionaires that are going to be made in the next 4 years for sure. So I'm sure that guy, I'm hoping that guy was able to make some of his gains back. That was really early. Somebody said that they remember that when that happened. I remember that too, Ron. That was crazy. But I was actually talking in the Telegram about the fact that Bitcoin was creating a rising wedge, and the fact that his bet was absolutely insane. That bet was absolutely crazy, guys. You have to be paying attention to the RSI. You have to be paying attention to the trend, and you have to be looking macro. Even you guys that are swing trading and you guys that are playing on smaller time increments, you still have to know what's going on the macro. Like, the time to buy something is not when all signs are pointing down, and the time to short something is not a time when everything is pointing to a reversal in the market, right? You want to find good entry points. You want to find projects that have good volume. You want to find them when Bitcoin is at a good price where it can pump, right? The times when Bitcoin is sitting super high is the times where we need to, possibly even be taking some profit out of our gains, or at least cautious of the market, because again, guys, what goes up comes down. It happens all the time. Bitcoin is not going to be a straight line up to 100,000. It's going to have its pullbacks. It's going to have 30% pullbacks. It might even have a 40% pullback, because again, it's up 50% this month, right? Like, how sustainable is this? This is absolutely a bubble right now. Like, and I'm not saying that Bitcoin in general is a bubble, that I'm not bullish on Bitcoin. I'm just saying that Bitcoin in the state that it's in right now, it's too overbought. It's too overbought. And that's why I've been trying to tell you guys, and we've been trying to watch for this price correction. And I've been trying to tell you guys it was probably going to happen on Thursday. Did it not happen on a Thursday? Are we not seeing this volatility break down on a Thursday right now? But as you guys can see, also Bitcoin starting to get bought up a little bit. We did watch this thing hit all the way down to 69K, and now it's slowly starting to build back up, back to 71. We'll see where this goes, guys. I don't really know. Right now, we need to see this thing start breaking resistance if it is going to test some new highs again. But I mean, I don't know. I was saying that, right? I was saying that on the 11th when we had the big sell-off. I was thinking that we can go down more, but then we ended up shooting right back up. We were sitting at 73K. A lot of people really getting scared at this point, right? A lot of YouTubers making videos talking about, oh, I'm selling all my coins. I'm getting out of crypto right now. I got to wait for this pullback. But is the pullback for sure? Is it guaranteed? Nothing's guaranteed in crypto, guys. I mean, for the past month, Bitcoin has been in a state where it needs to start seeing some kind of correction. Now we're only up 37% this month. And then just in 2 minutes, this thing is just going crazy, man. Going crazy. So what do you guys think? What is your prediction for Bitcoin? Do you think that it is going to continue an uptrend, or do you think that we're just starting to see the correction that we really need? We can also be seeing a head and shoulders play out here, right? We can see this thing come back up, retest again, and then drop down significantly. But again, it looks like we broke down off this rising wedge on the 7-day chart and on the 1-month chart. So all indications, guys, pointing that we do need to see a cheaper Bitcoin. How low? I really don't know. Maybe we test some of these lower levels of like 60K, somewhere around there. But we could also see the sell-off happen closer towards the halving. In my opinion, that would be much more of a normal thing happening. The fact that Bitcoin's going absolutely parabolic, also an indicator that it's just a big liquidity grab right now, and people are looking to make some money before Bitcoin really starts selling off. So again, the greed index, let's see what our greed index is sitting at today. Yesterday it was at 93, today at 91. Still too greedy, still a little too greedy for me, boys. I mean, for a long time we were talking about Bitcoin on this channel, and it was in the extreme fear, right? It was in, like, I remember the lowest that I've seen Bitcoin on the fear greed index was like a 6. You know, when Bitcoin was, when everybody was talking about, oh, is Bitcoin going to go touch 12,000 again, or is Bitcoin going to go back up? But now we're sitting at a 91. So again, guys, overbought. And when I first heard about Bitcoin, actually, I just want to tell this little story about when I first heard about Bitcoin. I first heard about Bitcoin when I was in high school, and I was trying to buy something on the internet, actually, off of a website. I'm not going to talk about what website that is or what I was trying to buy on the internet, but I was trying to buy something using Bitcoin. And it was before Bitcoin was even traded public, and I had a chance to buy it right there. And what I needed, I would have had to buy like 300, 400 Bitcoin just to buy what I wanted to buy on this market. But I just felt like it was so sketchy that I had to buy this like alternate currency in order to buy this. And then I remember when Bitcoin started becoming traded public. Actually, I remember when we got the news that Bitcoin was going to be traded public. I remember seeing it on Google and being like, I remember Bitcoin. This guy tried to tell me about Bitcoin a long time ago, and now it looks like it's going to be traded public. I remember when Coinbase came out. I remember when Binance came out. I remember Mt. Gox. I remember all these things. Like, and to watch Bitcoin go from nothing to $100, I remember how euphoric that was. I remember thinking, how could a Bitcoin be worth more than $100 bill? Like, how does that work? Like, is Bitcoin going to be the new currency? I I was so naive and so ignorant to cryptocurrency, and I feel like people, like retail is so ignorant and so naive to cryptocurrency that they just don't know. They don't understand it. They don't understand the fact that there is a finite supply of Bitcoin, that one day all the Bitcoin will be mined. One day all of the Bitcoin will be gone, and Bitcoin price will be sitting way high. Um, Remember using PayPal money, sketchy people, they say you Bitcoin most of the time. Yeah, exactly, dude. I remember all that, man. I remember all that. I remember when Bitcoin was, people were making insane gains mining Bitcoin, and a lot of people were just off the radar with Bitcoin. In my opinion, people are still off the radar with Bitcoin. Bro, I think you're the original meme coin king. I think you're right, dude. I think you're right, bro. I'm trying to make this comeback. I'm trying to make comeback season a real thing, guys. So I need all the support. That's why I'm going live. That's why I'm trying to make like 4 or 5 videos a day. I say it in every video too, guys. All of your guys' comments, all of your guys' likes, everything helps the algorithm. The channel is starting to see some positivity. So you guys are doing a great job. J-Coin, can we make this happen? No. I've been asked so many times, Crypto J, can you make a coin? Can you do this? Can you do that? And honestly, guys, my goal is to help you guys. My goal is not to, I don't want to create a pump group. I don't want to create a group where we're just like, okay, guys, we're all going to buy this, and then we're all going to sell at this point, and then we're all going to buy here. Like, I'm not in the business of screwing nobody over. If I was to come out with anything, guys, it would be a tool to help you guys, something like Dex Tools. I would be so interested in creating a tool that can help traders that are brand new and that just want to get this thing started and just need to learn what to look for. Like, I feel like Dex Tools really took what I really wanted to do and they ran with it. And honestly, I'm not mad, dude, because the stuff that Dex Tools is doing, and even with the multi-chart and stuff like that, that stuff that's like, this is genius, bro. Like, this is something that is really gonna benefit the game. And if anything, if I was to come out with anything, guys, it would be a free resource that you guys would be able to benefit off of. That would be a game changer for you. That would be something that I would want to be a part of. And I've had a lot of people come to me and ask me to be a part of stuff like that, but I always got to screen these guys like crazy. Partner you guys what to buy on this channel. We just talk about trends on this channel, and that's all I do. I'm just a crypto trader just like you guys, and I'm just trying to make these gains just like you. So I just draw you guys' attention to the things that everybody else is looking at, because in my opinion, guys, those are the things that are going to pick up in volume when Bitcoin decides it wants to take off. So feed every gorilla, that's what it was. I'm not sure about that. Oh, it's frozen when you were talking about mouse. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, no. Just, you're going to have to go back in the feed and just watch the repeat of that. I'm going to start going again live like this all the time, guys. So today was Tuesday's little TA Tuesday. I'm trying to, again, give you guys up to date, up to the minute. And I know with Bitcoin's price action like this, you guys want to know what's going on. You guys want to know my opinion, want to know what I'm thinking. So that's my goal, is to just give you guys everything that I'm thinking. What about Kishu Inu? Is it worth it? You know, my brother asked me that just the other day. I was telling him about meme coins, and he's like, bro, what about Kishu? Like, when's Kishu gonna take it off? I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I guess if all the dog coins decide to take off, Kishu might be one that decides to take off, but I'm not really sure, guys. I don't really have a crystal ball. Let's look at it, though. Let's look at how many holders Kishu has right now to see if these guys can possibly make a comeback. Kishu Inu holders sitting at 260,000. Also, Kishu has been up in the month like 150, but will Kishu make a new all-time high? Honestly, guys, I don't know. There's a lot of FUD that has been around this coin, and so it's really hard to say. I made a small amount of bang on Kishu in the last cycle. Yeah, I think a lot of us did. When JTax Crypto's on the scene, you know we're in business. That's right, my boy. That's right. We out here making these gains, guys. We're doing it each and every day, and I appreciate all you guys. Seriously, man. Without you guys, there would be no JTalks Crypto, and I know a lot of you guys that are watching this live stream right now have been rocking with me for a long time. So, again, just want to tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys just as much as you guys appreciate me, and I need you guys just as much as you guys need me. So, I just take that. You know how you take that. But, yeah, I also am, again, looking for these small meme coins. Michael Saylor coin, bro, up 75%, bro. Y'all know I was watching this coin, man. If it takes off, I'm gonna be a little salty. because I caught this one early. But again, it's still sitting at 1.4 million market cap, so it could be volatile. We'll see what happens with that one. Also, this Nick Sol coin is one that my brother was trying to tell me about. He was saying, you know, this could be something that could be pretty good. But we'll see. It looks like it wants to create some kind of a double bottom pattern. But again, with Bitcoin's volatility, all these charts could break back down in the other direction very easily. So definitely paying attention to the market, paying attention to really all these meme coins. Let's see. Trying to see these charts right here. I got my computer open. And next time, guys, I'm trying to, this is my first live stream, so as the live streams go on, they'll be better. I'll be able to integrate the charts and have people on and stuff like that. That's stuff that I want to do. I want to start engaging with you guys and hearing about your portfolio, hearing about your experiences, hearing about also how long you've been following my channel and how long you've been following me, because some of you guys have been following me for the longest on roller skates. It's pretty cool. Yo, Jay, what you think about Gala Coin? It got potential. I've been watching it for a while. I think we all been watching Gala Coin for a while. I think I mentioned it a long time ago. It was doing really well when a lot of the coins like Decentraland and all those other projects were doing really well. A lot of coins were doing really well like that. Gala Coin up on the month 164%, creating a nice rising wedge. Hopefully this thing could have some more upside with Bitcoin also. But again, this thing has a long way to go to be where it was, almost at 62 cents, and we're sitting at 6 cents right now. So I don't know, man. But let's see the Gala community, right? Let's see how many holders are actually holding on to this coin still. Because that's the thing, guys. These guys are going to get all these notifications. Oh, your coin's up this much, your coin's up that much. And then they're going to start paying attention. A lot of people that have been dormant in the market are going to start waking up in the market. We're already seeing it happen, really. I feel like we've been seeing it happen for a couple months. People are really starting to wake up to the market. But as you guys can see, Gala also 220,000 holders. So Gala actually has less holders than Zshu. And the market cap's sitting at 2 billion. So I don't know. But do with that what you will. I mean, a big community sometimes is a good thing. Sometimes a big community could also be a bad thing too, though, guys, because sometimes when the coin goes down significantly and you have a lot of new traders in there and they're flooding up the Discord and they're flooding up the Telegram, that can also be a negative thing because people go off of the community a lot. And for a long time, some of these coins had really bullish communities, but they just kind of fell off during the bear season, which is just kind of what happens, guys. A lot of people stop following cryptocurrency. They stop being engaged in their Telegrams. They stop being engaged in their Discords when the market takes a downturn. And then when their coin starts to come back, then that's when they re-enter the chat, right? They're like, oh, hey, I knew it the whole time. I should have bought more. And I think that's going to be a lot of people's reactions to when Bitcoin starts to rip up to do all-time highs. People are going to be saying, I should have bought more. I should have been taking advantage of every single dip. In my opinion, guys, again, Bitcoin falling under 70,000 today is nothing but a blessing. I'm nothing but happy about this. And even though some of my portfolio is sitting a little redder than it was yesterday, I'm not concerned about it. Again, if anything, this is a great day to be shopping, even though I'm not really shopping for crypto right now, because again, a lot of my money is in the market or just in other things. I'm waiting for a retest of some lower lows, to be honest with you guys. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to drop down a little more. Looking like it wants to create some kind of double bottom right now on the 7-day, but again, I don't know, man. It's starting to rip up out of some resistance, though. Hey, sitting at 71,000. Where are the Bitcoin bulls at? Anybody Bitcoin bulls in here right now? Anybody thinking that this is not going to be the correction that we're looking for, that the correction is still going to happen during the halving? It could possibly happen. I mean, we haven't completely broken down. We're still in an uptrend technically, but man, if this thing gets any lower than like 68, we can see some real sell-off. But again, every time this thing has touched 68, it's just been bought right back up, right? This thing will drop down and get bought right back up. So and the reason for that is because buy orders are getting filled, guys. Like, people have buy orders set all over the place. There's people that have buy orders set at even at 80K right now. There's people that have buy orders that are set at like 60K right now. You know, there's always bots that are going to jump on the trade because people have buy order set or sell order set also, right? So sometimes when we see this Bitcoin negativity, a lot of people, because they're seeing, oh, Bitcoin is overbought, I'm going to set a sell order. If Bitcoin drops below this, it's because I think that the correction is about to happen right now. And in my opinion, that's what's happening right now. A lot of these sell orders are getting filled, but also a lot of people getting liquidated too, right? We've seen a lot of times Bitcoin has done this little pump and dump. And guys, when it does that little pump and dump, that is strictly to liquidate all the longs and all the shorts. So again, institutions being in the game is good for us for the long term, but also just understand that these guys are swing trading with you guys, and they are aggressive, boys. They do not care. They will take your chips, they will pump this thing, they will dump this thing, and they will have you looking silly believing that Bitcoin could go up like 90% in a month. So that's why I try to tell you guys, you know, be cautious, veer on the side of caution, look for good entry points, look for plays where you have a better chance. Wow, Ethereum seeing some real sell-off. Ethereum was all the way at 4,000, and now it's dropped down almost. Oh, it looks like it touched 37. So Ethereum's seen some major price action. That's again because people are just not buying meme coins right now. People are just kind of sidelined right now, waiting to see what happens. The market is just kind of a little bit slower because the volume's down and people are just selling right now. So yeah, how low will Bitcoin go? Man, I really don't know. I'm actually surprised that I've been able to just sit on here and talk for 45 minutes, because when I first got on live, I was like, I don't know how long this live stream is gonna last, because usually I keep my videos to like 5 to 10 minutes. So the fact that this live stream has already gone on for almost an hour, that's kind of crazy. But I hope you guys got a lot of content or a lot of knowledge out of this. I hope that you guys got your questions answered. I'm trying to answer all of them. This bull cycle is different, expected, unexpected. It's scary, law, but bullish. Do you think people are going to just forget crypto if it pulls back 30 or 40%? Absolutely not. I absolutely do not think that people are going to forget. I think that people are veering on the side of caution again because the halving's coming up. And a lot of people are shocked, really, by the fact that Bitcoin is just keeps going up. Most YouTubers that I've seen that are actually traders, they're saying the same thing. They're like, man, this is sketchy. This is definitely sketchy. So again, now we're watching Bitcoin create a bear flag on the 7-day. This is an indicator that we can see more sell-off. We can reject off of some of this range and go down more. And if that happens, again, the boy Crypto J is nothing but bullish on the community. It's nothing but bullish on Bitcoin. Do you think Bitcoin's going to explode this year? But I do think that a sell-off is more than due, guys. This is more than due. So I'm definitely not upset with this price action. Not upset at all. Not surprised. And again, like Thomas said, not a bad time to be buying cryptocurrency. But again, that's just my opinion. Can Bitcoin just totally reject off of 70K and go right back down to like 16? Anything could happen, right? I mean, is that probable? Is that like something that can happen overnight? Definitely not. I don't think that Bitcoin is just going to lose all its value overnight. Some people do think that, though. Like, I've seen some billionaires even predicting that Bitcoin's going to go to zero. I don't think Bitcoin's going to go to zero, man. Your guess on the rest of the run-up after summer? Honestly, guys, I think that this run-up is, I think it's due to the fact that there's an election year. It's due to the fact that everything's kind of bubbling up right now. And I feel like there's going to be a pullback. And I feel like depending on who is elected, our next president, and that's going to really dictate a lot of how the market feels about the next 4 years. And honestly, I think that this Bitcoin bull cycle can last for a couple years, not just into the summer. I feel like just like we had a dry spell of a couple years, I feel like Bitcoin can also jump right back up, and we can see a bull cycle that can last like 3-4 years also. But again, you know, our economy is looking absolutely insane. Everything's looking like a bubble right now. You have companies like Nvidia that are up $1 trillion this year. Guys, Nvidia is up $1 trillion this year. Our cryptocurrency market cap is 2.7 trillion. That's crazy. Like, what is happening in the market? Like, if you guys are really watching, it's unprecedented. It's historical. It's just out of the norm. But when those type of things happen, guys, again, we want to be cautious. We want to be fearful when they're greedy, and greedy when they're fearful. So take with that what you guys will. I'm actually going to probably cut this live stream here. I feel like we're going a little long on this live stream, and I want it to be something that people are going to want to click on. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for coming live with me. I'm going to be making videos all day today. Okay. Hey, you Shib lover, take a look at Shib with hat. Ooh, how about that? Shib with hat. How about that? All right, one more meme coin, then we're done, guys. One more meme coin, then we're done. Just because the homie got the Bobo picture right here, and I'm not gonna leave him hanging because he's asking a question at the last minute. All right, let's see Shib with hat. I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion. So I'm just hearing about this right now. Don't go out and buy this right now just because homie put Shib with hat in there. But okay, Shib with hat. This does have a 99%. This does have a 99 out of 99 Dex Tools rating. Let's see how many audits it's had. It's had one audit. The buy tax is unknown. The sell tax is unknown. The scam risk is undetected. I don't know, brother. I don't know. Sitting at 10 million market cap, this thing could definitely be volatile. But the fact that the scam risk is undetected, the fact that the buy and sell tax is not in there, I'd be cautious. I'd be cautious on this. But again, I'm not saying that you can't, right? I'm not saying that you can't see big gains. I'm not saying that this thing can't pump, but I am saying that seeing a correction right now, it's definitely trying to retest some lower lows. We'll see what happens with that. But again, I usually try to look at projects that have more than one audit. I see they got this audit done by Quick Intel. It says it's a verified contract. It says there's no honeypots, but again, no, the buy and sell tax is unknown. It's mintable. The tax is the tax is not modifiable. It's not mintable. I'm sorry. But again, that scam risk being undetected is something that I'm definitely looking for. Let's see anything else on here that I would need to be cautious of. Also, let's see how many holders a coin like this has right now. This coin has 27,000 holders. Wow. 27,000 people holding this coin. It's I don't know, 27,000 people holding the coin at 10 million market cap. It can have more upside, bro. I'm not gonna tell you it's not gonna have more upside. I'm just gonna tell you that this is a fishing project, bro. And if you make some money, don't keep your money in Shib with hat forever. Don't do that. It's not. There's a good chance it's not gonna go too crazy. What about Popo the Pepe's dog? Bro, I told you this was gonna be the last one. Okay. Let me see if I could find this one, and then this is for real gonna be the last one because this video is gonna go for an hour. Popo. Okay. Popo's still sitting under 1 million market cap. The holders has 2,400 holders on it. It looks like they had a pre-launch, right? Because this chart kind of started in the beginning, and I really don't like pre-launches. A lot of people always ask me, hey Jay, how come you don't talk about pre-launches? I don't like pre-launches because usually when a coin just launches, because so many people were involved in the pre-launch, instead of the coin taking off like people think it's going to, it actually has a massive sell-off. Like the sell-off is crazy. Like it has like a 60-70% sell-off because people are like, oh, this coin just launched and I'm in the profit. Let me take profit. Let me take profit. Let me take profit. And then people are like, oh crap, now my coin is dumping on me, so I gotta get in. So I usually try to wait a significant amount of time after a pre-launch to get into a project because again, I want to see that the volume is going to be there for the long term, not just in the first couple hours. So let's see. Oh my god. Yeah, but as you guys could see, this coin ended up jumping up a whole bunch, and then it had a big spill down to the downside, tried to create a double bottom pattern, and it's trying to make a comeback. Let's see the website. Also, I want to see the audit. How many audits does this thing have? Again, just one audit, bro. I don't know, man. Just one quick Intel audit, and the scam risk is also still undetected. So I don't know, brother. I don't know, man. I want to see you win. I don't want to see you get wrecked, but at the same time, I'm not gonna tell you that these meme coins can't go crazy because they go crazy all the time. Even the scam coins go crazy sometimes. So, you know, some people make great money being in a scam coin before it dumps. You know, but I'm not somebody that likes to do that. I'm not somebody that likes to come on here and talk to you guys about projects that are looking too fishy. But I do talk to you guys about projects that look too fishy so that you know what a fishy project looks like. That's the only reason why I would talk about a fishy project, is just so that you guys are cautious. Because again, guys, cryptocurrency, there's a lot of scams, bro. There's a lot of scams. As a matter of fact, I'm going to share with you guys a tool in my next video that is going to help you really it's gonna change your game. You're gonna be like, dang, I thought Dex Tools was really good. Crypto J's been holding out us the whole time. But you can literally check a lot more stuff on the chain. You could even check how much hacks have gone on, how much money has been stolen, how much money has been taken this season in all of these scams and stuff like that. And it's crazy, guys. It's absolutely a market. There's people that literally sit and wait for meme coin season so they could take advantage of people. And it's a dirty space, guys. It's a dirty space. Just know that. You're online. This is the internet. Like, people are savage, bro. People are savage. Yeah, bro, these Facebook groups are flooded with scams. Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, Boom Coin. Man, should I just make this an hour-long video? Because y'all are not letting me get off, bro. I can't believe that I just been talking to myself for 1 hour. I guess we're talking together, though, so it's kind of cool. It's better because when I make a video, I kind of feel like I'm talking to myself, but when we're in the lives, you guys are engaging and you guys get to talk to me, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, Bone's another coin that I'm looking at if SHIB's going to have a positive future. Bone's still up 60% on the month. But yeah, Bone and Leash, those coins that are on that SHIB ecosystem, they can pump with SHIB. We could be very early on SHIB, or you know, maybe not. I don't know, man. Like, if you would have told me when I first bought SHIB that, hey, this coin is gonna go, like, you're gonna go from being in the first 2,000 people to being at a 18 billion market cap, I wouldn't have believed you. So I don't know. But then I also had people that told me at 1 billion market cap, like, how can you evaluate something like SHIB as more than that? And this, honestly, guys, just because in my opinion SHIB is like it's the biggest meme coin. It has, the community is just so massive. Every time Elon Musk talks about Dogecoin, SHIB's pumping, dog coins are pumping, and the SHIB community is just all over his tweets every single time. Oh my god. Yeah, but we'll see what happens with some of these coins, SHIB and Bone and Leash and stuff like that. Again, if SHIB does well, I do expect the ecosystem to do well. We talked about that too with Solana, right? I talked about the fact that, guys, if Solana sees some price action, all these Solana coins are going to start going absolutely nuts. And we saw Solana pump yesterday for 11%, and all of our top Dex Tools coins were all Solana still. Even today, all Solana. Solana is really what people are trading today, and there's no question as to why, because when an ecosystem booms, everything generally tends to follow that is in that ecosystem. So again, a lot of these coins seeing some major upside. It seems like these presidential coins are kind of what's trending today. A lot of Bowden, a lot of Trump coin. This Houdini coin is number 2 right now, sitting at 8 million market cap. This stuff is risky business, guys. This thing is up 885,000% in the past 24 hours. That's insane. But again, guys, if you were shopping Sol coins when I told y'all that if Sol takes off, maybe you were able to get in some of these. Also, Andy. We talked about Andy. Andy's up 80% today, sitting at close to 40 million market cap. Is anybody holding Andy? Did anybody pick that up? That was a coin that we were just kind of looking at, and we saw it trend a couple times now on Dex Tools. This is not the first time that I'm seeing this in the trending coin. So that's another coin that, again, I'm going to add to my multi-chart. Whenever I consistently see these coins trending, I want to add them to my multi-chart so it's something that I can look at. And so it's something that I could watch in times of Bitcoin volatility, like right now. Again, guys, all eyes really on Bitcoin right now, because if Bit don't win, it's going to be hard for any of us to win. The money's going to be few and far in between in the short term, at least. What do you think about Bob? It's trending, and when Andy up again. Are you talking about Bob or Bobo? We could look at Bob. Let me see. Let me look at Bob. Oh, look at Bob, bro. Bob up 30%. Okay, I'm seeing what you're talking about here with Bob. You trying to play on this this Pepe coin trend. I feel that. It looks like it is creating a nice cup and handle. The 3-day chart is looking pretty nice. The market cap's still sitting also at 50 million. Bob could be something that could run. I'm not quite sure. Let's again check these contracts, because before we get too excited, right? Okay. So this thing, okay, let's talk about it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 audits, right? Contract verified, no honeypots. Basically what a honeypot is when you buy into the contract and you can't sell, get your hand stuck in the honeypot. So the fact that this is not a honeypot, that's solid. There's 0% buy tax, that is confirmed. There's 0% sales tax, that is confirmed. Proxy contract, it's not mintable. The thing that I'm concerned about with this trade is that the tax is modifiable. When you can modify the tax, then you can change sale price and stuff like that. So that is something that I'd be on the side of caution. Some people will like make their tax modifiable, and sometimes it'll still get a 99% Dex Tools rating. So also max sell ratio, yes, it's whitelisted. Anti-whale features, yes, that's anti-whale modifiable, yes, that's not good. Yeah, man, it's risky. It's risky. I'd say it's risky. But that's why you always gotta check those. Always check those contracts. But again, this thing looking super solid. This thing looks great, bro. If you're as long as this thing doesn't turn out to be a scam, and if you can make some money, take some money off the table, good on you, brother, for sure. Hoping to see a lot of these coins rip to new all-time highs, guys. Keep letting me know what coins you guys are looking at. I'm gonna cut the video here, guys. This is over an hour. This is crazy. Some of you guys have been with me like literally for the whole hour, but I appreciate you guys so much. I'm gonna be back on Thursday with another live stream, so make sure you guys are tapped in. Catch you next video. Peace.